good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Madison County Emergency Management wants to remind you, know your zone. Check them out, Madison County Emergency Management, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. Hey everybody, welcome to the big weekend show. Colleen, I hate to say it, but it's the first day of fall.
Randy, that is exciting, and what a beautiful first. And it is. We've got a big show coming up tonight. Tell us about it.
Hey, of course, we'll tell you how to take a look at that weather forecast at MadisonKYLive.com 24/7. We got some video of God's Outreach new warehouse grand opening on 4 Mile Road. That's pretty cool. The Gov was there. Hey, and we also have a very special 90th birthday celebration for a special firefighter that started in 1966. Hobart Halcomb, the first paid firefighter in Berea history. So we got a nice little 90th birthday celebration video with Hobart. And the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen come into the studio and talk about their fall artist market with Renee and Derrick.
That's right, Randy. We are going to keep on moving. It's time to exercise with Candace. She's going to get us in shape just in time for fall, because I know this is the time of the year that we have a lot of activities, a lot of eating, a lot of delicious food to consume, right?
Absolutely.
We'll wrap the entire show up with the Cain Pole fishing report, all that and more coming up next.
Coming up next, folks. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news. Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. Welcome back, everybody, to the big show, Madison County Live, Saturday night, the first day of fall. I know a lot of people are excited. I am too, if I could just concentrate on the goodness of fall.
That's right. We have so much to be thankful for this season, Randy. And listen, it may be the first weekend of fall, but it sure doesn't feel, unless you're out early in the morning, which I am. Otherwise, it is warm here in Madison County. Where can we get that local weather forecast?
It's easy, always at MadisonKYLive.com. Check it out 24/7. You can also look at our live cams as well.
All right, very good. Randy, we've got a great show coming up. What are we going to start with this evening?
Hey, as you know, you were there. You kind of put the whole thing on. The grand opening of the new God's Outreach warehouse on 4 Mile Road. I've got some video that I'm showing now. The governor showed up. Even Rocky Atkins showed up. Of course, Reagan Taylor, Mayor Blythe showed up as well. A lot of folks showed up for that big turnout and great great things that the Lowrys are doing there at God's Outreach.
That's right. It was a special day for sure, Randy. And like you said, we had many special guests, so many wonderful community members in attendance.
Right.
Pastor Virgil Grant led us in a final prayer at the end, and there were quite a few tears that were happening during that time. So it was just a special event, start to finish. And once again, congratulations to God's Outreach. Right. This was quite a large project to execute, and we are so grateful for them.
And I can't wait to see that giant cooler.
Yeah, it's true. It'll be a big one for sure. So it was a wonderful event. Thank you so many for attending.
Right. And of course, my grandson Luke, he showed up and he wanted his picture made with just about everyone.
I love it. Luke was a celebrity in himself. He was just fantastic. It was funny because we were both talking to so many folks, and the minute he ran up and grabbed a hold of me, that was one of my favorite parts of the morning.
He said, "There she is."
He did.
I tried to hold him back. I couldn't.
He is precious. So, yes, thank you for Luke for coming as well. He did a great job.
He loved the Chick-fil-A sandwiches too. I said, Luke, leave some for the rest of the folks.
That's right. A lot of great refreshments. Just a beautiful event.
Yeah, it was a great event. Congratulations to God's Outreach Food Bank. Hey, I went down last Saturday, did a special package with the 90th birthday party of Hobart Halcomb in Berea, the first paid firefighter in Berea's history. I was invited to go down and celebrate with him, and I did this little package about Hobart's birthday celebration. Watch this. Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. Madison County Live was invited to Berea at the Church of God to celebrate Hobart Halcomb's 90th birthday. Mr. Halcomb was Berea's first paid firefighter in 1966 when the city took over the fire department from Berea College.
Well, from what I'm told by the two fire chiefs, Roy Curtis and Sean Sandlin, that Hobart was the first firefighter for the city of Berea. There was Hobart, Charlie Johnson, and Bill Johnson, but technically they both confirmed that he's the first. I don't have any paper to prove that, but we did document it with the proclamation. The proclamation just told a little bit about Hobart and his service. Hobart was nearly 30 years with the Berea Fire Department, and he was meaningful to people who came along, mentored people, and always had a good nature. That's one thing about Hobart. Everybody talk about him cutting up and joking, but Hobart was teaching people too, and people were drawn to him, I think, because of his personality and how much he loved other people and pass on knowledge. So Hobart's a good man, and it was the right thing to do to recognize him and declare today, even though it's 4 days past Hobart's real birthday, but to declare today Hobart Halcomb Day on his 90th birthday. And it was an honor for me to be able to do that for such a good man that was so meaningful for the city and the people, and not just Berea, but southern Madison County as well. Hobart's been a friend to all, that's the bottom line.
Madison County Live also got to interview some former firefighters that worked with Mr. Halcomb.
I'm Scott Adams. I'm retired as of January 31st this year. Got hired September of 1995, Berea Fire Department. I took Hobart's place.
Tell us about Hobart. What was he like? I mean, what's he like? I mean, you know.
Well, he was a Baltimore. I knew him when I was on the volunteers. So, because by the time I come paid, he was gone. But as a volunteer, it was a pleasure working with him. He's always cracking jokes, cutting up about things. It was very entertaining, we'll say that.
Hey, I'm Roy Curtis. I worked with Hobart at the fire department, and I started when he was a battalion chief. That was in 1984, and I knew him before that because I worked on the volunteers too. But Hobart was a good feller. He cut up all the time, made work fun, so we enjoyed it a lot, and I worked a lot of shifts. I was on his shift for several years, but Hobart's a good guy, and I like him a lot.
Tell us about your time on the fire department. When did you start?
You're going to ask me questions that I've been forgot about. July of '66.
July of '66. You got any good stories on the fire department?
Every one of them is good. When the city and the college had the fire department together, right after they go into McKee, that service station, and that truck they wrecked it before that, and they got it back 3 days before that I got on. And them college boys, they get ready to take the laundry down there. They drive the truck down there and laundry. And when they wanted out of class, they'd have them call down the fire department and everything. Because they worked, when I started, the ones on worked for that semester was out. And then I got a full-time job. Four people full-time job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. And the mayor was here today and he gave you a proclamation. What do you think about that?
That's good. That's good. Mayor Farley?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know him and his dad and his dad-in-law.
He said you built a fence for him years ago.
I did. I built a fence for a lot of people, and I took some of them away too. Our living quarters and stuff at the Berea Fire Department in 1966 was as clean as anybody's house. We kept it clean.
Right.
And we had us a dog. A doctor in Ohio gave the fire department that dog, Twiggy.
Twiggy.
She was a Mason. And she'd jump in that truck that time and go off. And Frank Carter lived right across from us. And he'd buy raw hams, fresh ham, and cure them and sell them to people.
Wow.
And you got to test them. He keep them a year. So he goes and takes them and puts them on a tree stump.
Yeah.
He dropped that ice pick in it and that, and it was bad. He went in the house and left it on her. She got that and brought it to the fire department at Ham, just across the street.
Wow.
And he wanted us to pay for it. Harold Robertson, chief, and Harold said, "You know that ham wasn't no count. You wanted somebody to get it." Said, "We ain't paying nothing." Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love that. That's great. Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you.
He's going to go dance. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hobart. Happy birthday to you. Nadia.
And after the birthday celebration, they loaded up Mr. Halcomb, got him in the fire truck, and drove him around the city of Berea. Happy 90th birthday, Hobart Halcomb. Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, kymedia.net, and the Cain pole in Southern Hills Plaza. Thanks for the family, the Williams family, for inviting me down and celebrating his 90th birthday. They got him into the fire truck, Colleen, 90 years old, and did his circle around Berea in the fire truck, and him blowing the horn and turning on the sirens. And I told him, I said, does anybody tell him that now he has to work 24 before he's off 48?
Listen, that's fantastic. Happy birthday to him, and what a special event that was.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. Talked to the mayor and some of his old workmates as well. In the studio, I had Derrick and Renee from the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen come in. Their big fall artist market is happening again in Berea, October the 13th. They wanted to come in and talk about it. Let's talk to Derrick and Renee now. Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, kymedia.net, and the Cain pole in Southern Hills Plaza. Hey everyone, welcome back to this special segment. I have Derrick and Renee, and they are with the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you're with.
I'm Derrick Downing. I'm a board member for the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen.
And I'm Renee Ray, and I'm a board member for the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen.
All right, Derrick, and you have a very special event. This is the second year
that
you got coming up. It's the Fall Artist Market. Tell us all about it.
The Fall Artist Market. It's October 13th and 14th. That's at the Log House Gallery in Berea, Kentucky. It's on Estill Street.
Okay.
And we'll be set up in their front lawn there, and then we'll be closing out part of the street, so we'll have also some vendors in the street. So.
Oh, that's fantastic, because I think almost up to 30 booths this year.
At least.
That is fantastic.
So we
Renee,
are very excited.
Tell us about the days and the times and the more specifics.
So it is October 13th, and we're having a night market, and that is from 5:30 to 9.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
It's going to be really nice. And we have musicians and music.
Yes.
We have Branchwater Ken, who will be playing, and they'll be doing a few sets. And then we have Owen Grice, who is a solo artist, and he will be switching out, and it'll be sort of an all-night music, art, food, festival.
Oh, that's really neat. Did you all have the night market last year?
No, it's our first night market.
That's what I thought. That's intriguing. So really 2 days, a day and a half. Yes. Derrick, tell us about some of the vendors and artists that are going to be there.
We've got a great selection of artists this year. We've got jewelers, we have pottery, we have wood turners, we have woodworkers, we have stained glass people, we have 2D artists.
Cool.
And we also have, children's activities.
Oh, yes.
But there's also an artist that makes plush toys and dolls, too.
Oh, that's really cool,
so there's
too.
Stuff for the kids.
And that's a great venue to have it. It was very successful last year because I like to listen when I go, and everybody was talking about a great event that was.
Yeah, we're so excited to be doing it again. And on Saturday, it is from 10 to 6.
Okay.
So it is all day on Saturday, and we will have music that day as well. And we're probably going to add an act, but also Owen Grice will be playing. Sure. We have the Dulcimers.
I was going to ask about that. I got video of them last year. The Dulcimers coming back.
Yeah.
All right. That's really neat.
And we're so excited about that, too.
It's really cool to walk among the artists and select what you want to purchase, and then listen to Dulcimers in the background. It kind of gives you that whole folks and arts crafts feeling while you're there too.
Well, really Berea, Arts and Crafts Capital.
Absolutely. That's right. Absolutely. Your Facebook page, Derrick, tell us about that.
You can find the information regarding the show on our Facebook page, Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen.
Okay. All right. And for more information, you have the website. All that information is there. And tell us, Renee, because you all also have a new location in Old Town. Tell us about that.
Yes, we have moved to...
It's 137 North Broadway. We call it the Cottage.
The Cottage. Oh, you do? Oh, that's nice.
Cottage.
And it is like a cottage.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're very happy with our new location. And we have also started doing within the gallery in-house gallery shows as well. So everyone, great. Please take a look for that. I know Madison County Live. We've been happy they've covered two of them. So we've had destinations, and we've had summer heat memories, and we're getting ready to send out an artist call for traditions.
All right, and I love that courtyard area too.
That's
very nice. Yeah. That is really nice. Okay, Derrick, one more time and dates.
It's October 13th and 14th, Friday the 13th. It's going to be from 5:30 until 9, and Saturday the 14th from 10 till 6.
All right, 10 till 6. For more information, check out their Facebook page, the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen. For more information, send them a message, give them a phone call, and visit their website.
Right. Come see us.
Come see us.
Thank
That's
you.
going to be
Bye.
great. Hey, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
all
us.
for watching. Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, kymedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. Thanks to the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen for coming in and talking about their fall market. It's going to be a huge event right there, basically around Boone Tavern Hotel and the Log House sales room right there. And that is really, really nice stuff that they have down there at that artist market.
It really is, Randy. Always nice to hear from them.
Yep. And I think people forget the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen, they're a statewide organization just based in Berea. So that is some of the finest arts and crafts from around Kentucky that you'll see on that day.
Absolutely, Randy. It's going to be wonderful.
That'll be cool. And the night market. I didn't know they were having a night market, so that's going to be cool for that Friday night before, too. So get out, folks. Check it out. And, of course, check them out on their Facebook page for more information.
You got it, Randy. All right. The time has come to keep up with all the events. We've got to stay moving. Are you ready?
It is. We need some exercise.
Exercise with Candace coming up next.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, kymedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace, and Maverick's going to help me out this time with some plyometrics for September, so here we go. Don't forget to do the warm-up first. But I just want to, Randy doesn't give me much time here, so I got to use my time wisely. So here we go. Good job, Maddie. So we're going to start back here. The first one we're going to do, I like to call it Frankenstein's, and what you're going to do is you're going to kick your leg up, and it's opposite arm, opposite leg. There you go. And try to touch your toes. Try to keep your legs straight, and then all the way back. Here we go. Maverick, are you going to help me? Good job. All right, now my next exercise is going to be standing Superman. So what's going to happen is you got your arms like we do for Superman, but we're going to bring our leg up and try to balance and hold it, okay? So here we go. Balance, and now go again. Good, and embrace that shape. The shape means you're getting stronger and stronger, and you got to keep pushing through when things are hard. All right, we're going to go the other way. Here we go, Maddie. Good, keep going. You're being a great helper. Awesome. All right, the last one. We're going to run forwards, and then we're going to run backwards. So here we go. We're going to run forwards, and now without running into Maverick, and backwards. Awesome. All right. Go be great. Push through things that are hard. Go be excellent to each other. Have a great one, y'all.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, kymedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. Thanks to Candace for all of her exercise segments. I know she's busy now that she's back in school as well with all the kiddos. Check out her playlist on her YouTube channel. You can check out all of those special exercise videos, Exercise with Candace. And, of course, you can find them on our Facebook page, Madison County Live. And, folks, please consult your physician before you do any kind of strenuous exercise program.
You got it, Randy. We want everyone to stay safe. All right. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us tonight and every Saturday night at 8 p.m. It's always so great to wrap up our week with you. And, Randy, we've got a busy week ahead as well, don't we?
Busy week. Big news coming next week for Madison County Live. That's all I'll say about that.
That's right. Exciting news for sure. In the meantime, we want you to remember Randy's special tips.
That's right. Please be kind. Treat others how you want to be treated, and check on your neighbor because they just might need something.
All right, folks. We just have one thing left. It's time for the Cain Pole Fishing Report.
coming up next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend, Madison County.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Before fall sets in on us in earnest, now would be a good time to fish district streams for smallmouth bass. Some seldom mentioned streams to fish for smallies include Christie and Triplet Creeks in Round County, Middle Fork Red River in Powell County below the Natural Bridge State Park, and Fleming Creek in Fleming County. Fish just below and above any riffle complexes you come across, as well as any deeper pockets with moving water near riffles. While wading the streams, don't forget about fishing for rock bass. If you come across any rocky banks, try jigging a redworm around any crevices or rock ledges that you might find. Water levels at Cave Run Lake are at summer pool levels, and muskie fishing has somewhat slowed down. We do expect it to be picking back up any time. Over at Grayson Lake, we've heard some good reports of largemouth bass being caught shallow. And while we were doing some sampling this last week, we saw several channel cats in the lower part of the lake, so it'd be a good time to try for those. Trout stocking at the Red River Gorge will begin next week, full on. We'll be stocking Middle Fork River, East Fork Indian, and Swift Camp Creek. So that gives you lots of good options down there. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Water temperatures at area lakes are running in the mid-70s. This is a good time of year to get out and catch a few largemouth at many of our area lakes. Crank baits, spinner baits, and swim baits are a good option this time of year, especially fished in about 4 to 10 feet of water. This is the time of year when these fish start moving toward the backs of creeks, so it's a great opportunity to catch a few fish this time of year. It's a good time of year also to try your luck catching a few crappie at area lakes such as Taylorsville and Beaver Lakes. Crappie are being caught on crappie minnows and crappie jigs. You will want to fish in about 4 to 10 feet of water. Concentrate your efforts around large fallen trees or around brush piles. Also, a few fish can be found in open water in schools. Blue catfish and channel catfish are also being caught at Taylorsville Lake, as well as the Ohio River. Catfish can be caught on cut shad, fished around the river channel edges in about 6 to 15 feet of water. There's some great opportunities for some good panfish at several of our department-owned lakes, such as Beaver, Elmer, Corinth, and McNeely Lakes. These fish can be caught on a variety of lures also, such as crickets, mealworms, redworms, or night crawlers. You'll need to concentrate your efforts in pockets along the shoreline and around brush piles. This is also a good time of year to concentrate your efforts on the upper part of Taylorsville and Harrington Lakes for a few white bass and hybrid striped bass. This time of year, those fish will move up into the upper portions of these lakes. Those fish could be caught on rattle traps, crankbaits, swim jigs. There are some great options for catching a few of those fish this time of year. So grab a pole, enjoy some great fall fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across Kentucky, we stocked black crappie. Crappie were stocked in Harrington Lake, Carr Creek Lake, and Paintsville Lake. Good luck fishing and stay safe.
Alert FM is your new device for in-home emergency alerts, provided by Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program, or CSEP. This device will alert you to chemical emergencies at the Bluegrass Army Depot, as well as severe weather impacting Madison County, Kentucky. These devices should stay with the home or business they were shipped to, because they will only work in the zone they are programmed for. Wondering about your old Advisor Alert radio? We will properly recycle these old units. Simply drop yours off to a recycling container at one of these locations. Madison County Emergency Operations Center, Madison County Road Department North, Madison County Road Department South, or Berea Utilities. If you need further assistance or have questions about Alert FM, please contact Madison County EMA CSEP. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Things that folks need: food, shelter, clothing, medical care, transportation, and more. That's where the GoDirectory.info website comes in. Community agencies and churches are providing services that folks need across Madison and Estill counties, including Richmond, Berea, and Irvin, while bringing everyone together for the common good. Visit GoDirectory.info now and see how you or your agency and organization can make our community stronger by combining all of our individual strengths into one solid, purpose-driven mission.
Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.